Hey bosses, hey, welcome back to another Boss Productions video. Today in the studio is going to be this video. First of all, is going to be a week in the life, fulfilling orders for the week type, entrepreneur type video, business vlog type video. It's just going to be me filling some orders throughout this past week. Now, the time you're going to see this video, it might be 2 weeks because I've been on that video roll lately, baby. But this video probably going to be 2 weeks after it actually, you're going to see it 2 weeks after this has been all done. So you might, if you follow me on my socials, you might have seen the pictures for these already on my Instagram and my Facebook. But like I said, I've been doing a lot of videos lately, so they going out, and I didn't want to bamboozle y'all with a whole bunch of videos in 1 week, so I spread them out within 4 weeks or something like that. Anyways, the orders that we are going to be working on, one is going to be for 2 kids. It's two yellow shirts, too bright for drugs, for drug week at school. Another one is going to be a hoodie order for a gamer. His gamer tag is Viper. Another one, the other one is going to be the bigger order. I left the last order for the bigger order. It is going to be for some more logo shirts. I just did some logo shirts. You might have seen it in the last video or the video before this one. But we did some logo shirts, and my logo shirts thing is starting to wrap up. So we're doing another set of logo shirts. This one is going to be for a fitness trainer at a gym. He has his own fitness training stuff. So if you I'll leave his Instagram link in the bottom, or his Instagram link is basically on the shirt, Pound Workout with Dre. So you'll see that on the shirt that I'm gonna do at the end of this video. But to start off this video, we're just gonna be doing the two kid shirts with the yellow shirts and Too Bright for Drugs on the front. We are using the not Apple. I got the font off of dafont.com. It is called Alphabet Soup. So that is the font we're going to be using for this one. Right now, I'm just weeding out all the negatives that I don't need for the shirt. You know, if you are used to my videos, sometimes you'll see me doing weeding, sometimes you don't. But this time I wanted to let y'all see the actual process in what I go through in a week, how I do my orders throughout the week. I am a home health aide. I work Monday through Sunday. I do clients throughout the day during the weeks, and then I do my orders after work at night. I normally clock out around 1 a.m. That's when all orders have been taken. Sometimes I do product pictures at that time. Sometimes I wait until the next morning to do product pictures. I'm up by 8 a.m. every morning after I've gotten all my kids off to school. I only have 2. I'm saying all my kids like I have a lot. I only have 2 boys. After I get the last one off to school, he's in middle school, I go into business mode. And this is where if I did projects the night before, I'll take pictures and post them on my pages. If I did orders the night before, I normally wait until the morning to pack them up, label them, and then drop them off at the post office before I get to work and stuff like that. But if you would like a more detailed on how I do it from start to finish, getting the order, making the shirts, making the labels, shipping them out, and all that good stuff, please leave me a message in the comment section. I was sure to answer, or even give out a video on how I do what I do. But this is the first shirt. The other shirt is going to look just like this. It's just going to be in a smaller size because this is the medium. Too Bright for Drugs. I love the way this shirt came out. Nice, simple, cool, calm, and collected. It was a last minute order, so it was just simple. She just wanted Too Bright for Drugs on the front of the shirt. So now we're going to get into the second one. All right, guys. I'm going to use this time while we prepping this shirt. You know, you got to lint roll, pre-press to get all the moisture out. If you like the content that you see on my channel, please like and comment. Please like the video. Subscribe to the video if you would like to see more videos like mine. And if you don't want to miss out on upcoming videos, please hit that notification bell. It is all free and it helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow the channel. So whoop whoop to more content coming to this channel. All right, that order is done. Quick and easy. We're going to do a 5-second press and make sure the vinyl is stuck in. And up we go, and we are done. Now we're going to fold them up so I can show you how they look. Fold them, tag them, and then we're going to work on to the next one. All right, y'all, tagging your products. Make sure I always say this because this is very important. Whatever you send out, always tag it. I am looking into getting some shirt tags, inside labels printed. So if anybody knows any good, because I don't want to make them myself. I've tried and it's too hectic for me to do it myself. Although I could probably try it on my Joy. But if anybody knows where I can get some pre-printed labels that I can just iron on the inside instead of using the shirt tags that it comes with, please let me know. I'll greatly appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to move on to the hoodie, which is the Viper hoodie. It is going to be a layered design, which 3 colors. The gray is going to be the snake. The green is going to be the bottom layer of the name, which is like the shadow effect to the black, which is going to be the top. This snake, oh my goodness, it came out great. I love the way it came out. It came out pretty, but all those little intricate little scales, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm just glad I had a very good needle that cut it all the way through, but they're so small. When you're weeding, it still tends to kind of come up, so it took me a while to weed this one. The tail part of it is not that bad, but when you get to that head part, oh my goodness. Boy, I had to come off camera to finish weeding that one because that one gave me a hard time. It's gray, so it's kind of hard to see. My lighting in my apartment is not all that well. As you guys know, I run my business out of my dining room. It's not the beat, but we got through it. So I'm just going to let y'all baby. I'm just going to let y'all just watch the video. Watching this part of the video with me trying to weed this part. I am going to cut it out and say, I'll be back. Because I did not want to take y'all through the torture of watching me do this. See, one of those scales came off. That bottom part got done. Now we're moving on to the top. And this part gave me a hard time too. But not as hard. It's just me trying to figure out what parts are the ones that need to come off and what parts are the ones that needed to stay. Crazy. This vinyl that I'm using is Paper Studio brand vinyl. So it's not the Scissor Easy Weed. If I would have used Scissor Easy Weed, this probably would have been better to weed, but I didn't. So everything worked out as best as it could work out. This is one of my favorite hoodies that I have done, but Jesus, this was hard. Let me know down in the comments if you guys ever had an intricate cut that you had a lot of little parts that you needed to weed out and it gave you a hard time. What did you do to cope with it? All right, y'all, I had to move this thing around so many times to make sure that I was seeing what I was seeing right. It is what it is, but Yeah. All right, y'all. Finally over with. Now here, let's go press this shirt. Let's go press this hoodie. Always lint roll. Get all your lint off. Get all that excess fiber off. You don't need it. Your vinyl will not stick to the fibers of the actual hoodie if you have all that lint on it. So lint it, and then we are going to pre-press it to make sure all our moisture is out, because it will not stay long if we do not pre-press. Do y'all see that snake? Look at this snake. Ooh, that snake looks so pretty. But that snake it took a lot. It took a lot. But anyways, we're going to line up our design. This is our first layer, which is the bottom layer. We're only going to press it for a few seconds just so it can stick. I love the way that snake came out. It looks so pretty. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom layer of the name. Now this is going to be like that shadowed outline effect that it's going to have. So it's going to be like a little peak of the green coming out at the top. So we set it up, line it up, and we're going to roll. Now if you look, you're going to see like a little dot over there in the corner. I believe that was some regular tape that got stuck and melted, but it's plastic. I just used the lint roller and got that up before I pressed it again. We're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to just pre-press for a few seconds so we can get that vinyl to stick, because this is a 3-layered design, so you don't want it to shrink too much and you don't want the vinyl to melt from all the heat that it's taking. So you just press it just long enough for it to stick so you can peel off that carrier sheet. Now when I do this press, I'm going to press it for the full 30 to 45 second length time to make sure everything is pressed. But you line it up the way you want it to look. Make sure that it is lined up. I had to take another look at the computer to make sure I was doing it right, because when I first lined it down, it didn't seem like it was lining the way I wanted to. Like I say, we do it for the full press this time. Take it off, take that carrier sheet off, and we're going to do an extra little press to make sure this got pressed down and stuck in good. Just a little 5-10 second press. Up we go, and voila! I am loving the way this looks. If you would like anything customized, just shoot me a shot. Message me, shoot me an email, send me a message on the site, shoot me an email, thebosscreations.com or thebosscreations@gmail.com. You know what it do. All right, now we're going to move on to the logo shirts. While I was doing that, I was cutting these out. This is actually the next night. We are going to start, we are using sublimation, and vinyl for all of these items that we are about to press right now. You do not mirror your flock. Your subli-flock does not get mirrored. You cut it as is. Everything else you mirror, but subli-flock you do not mirror. If you guys would like a more detailed tutorial on how to use subli-flock, let me know. I get my subli-flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse. You get I do the yard. You get a yard of it, and I just cut it down to size for all the projects that I need. I only need four, so I'm thinking this was it. I believe this was an 8 wide by 13 or 14 inches long for this piece, and I'm going to need another 8 by 10 for the next piece. So my mats, subli-flock, for some reason, whether your mats are brand new or not, they don't really stick too well to the mats because it's such a thick material. So I tape down all 4 sides from top to bottom, side to side. Every inch of it is taped down to the mat because I have messed up product where I have taped down just the 4 corners and I've messed up the whole. And this product is not cheap. So I taped down all 4 sides. The first 3 got cut. Now we're going to go cut the other 2. It does take a while to cut because I do cut it also on light cardstock. It cuts all the way through in some parts of it, but it does leave some parts of it attached for you to, so it doesn't mess up in the printer, in the Cricut. I have a silhouette. I haven't tried cutting this on the silhouette, so I might try doing that on the silhouette and then come back and give you guys a tutorial on that. If you guys would like some tutorials using the Cameo Pro, Silhouette Cameo Pro 4 Pro, I'm sorry, Silhouette Cameo Pro 4 or 4 Pro, let me know. I have one of those. I don't use it often. I normally use it when I'm doing bigger projects, but if you guys would like to see more videos using that machine, please leave me a comment down in the comment section. I was sure to get those videos out to you as well. But Cricut is such an easier and more popular tool. I just use my Cricut for most of my things that I do on here. Everything is cut out right now. It's the tape that I had taped down that makes it seem like it's stuck. But like I said, that light cardstock, it cuts it, majority cuts it all the way out. But it does leave it attached for you to maneuver yourself and do what you need to do to get it apart. And just be careful because this product does rip. It's not like vinyl. You pull too hard in those small little sections, it will rip right up. So just bend, find your creases, find your cut lines. It'll come off real smoothly. I'm just checking around for any little extra pieces of tape I might have. All right, now we're going to move on to the vinyl part. We're going to weed out this vinyl. This is the Crackle fonts in Cricut Design Space. So it has a little crackle indentations in between the fonts. The other font that I used for this project, I used 2 different fonts. This set that I'm weeding right now is the Crackle font. It was another set that I weeded yesterday that I did not put on this video, and it's called the Grunge. It's a grunge font, and I got that also off of the font. This font came off of just Cricut Design Space. I do pay for my Cricut Access, so I'm not sure if it's an Access font if you do not have the subscription, but that is the name of the font that I used for this particular font that you're seeing, Crackle. It is pretty easier to weed than I thought it was gonna be. Because of all those little lines, I thought this was going to be so much harder to weed, but the lines actually came up with that big negative part that I was doing. And because I went so slow, this is sped up to a 2. So it's not too fast, but it ain't too slow neither. I was going a lot slower than what the video is actually showing. And they came out so good. And then again, it also might be because of the vinyl that I'm using, which is my favorite, the Scissor Easy Weed. The easiest thing for me to use. I promise you, it will make your weeding process pleasurable. I promise. Now I'm just gonna go in and take out those O's and them R's, the centers of them D's, the D, the O's, the R's. That's the O, that's the R, that's the D. The O, the R, the other O. And the D, and the R. And we done. Alright. Now we're gonna move on to the third part of this order, which is the sublimation images. I do not let the Cricut cut out all my sublimation images. Some of them I will let, but this one, because I had to split it and I have to leave over a little lip on one of the corners so I can overlay it, I don't let the Cricut cut it out, because the Cricut is going to cut it out all the way out, and then I won't have a lip to lay it to do an overlay. You'll see what I mean by a little lip. So when it comes to these, when I have to do a cut, when I have an image bigger than what my printer can print, or bigger than the Cricut design space will allow you to print, and you have to slice your image in two, I do not let Cricut cut it out. If it's just a single solid 6x7 5 by 6.75 by 9.25 image, I'll cut it out all day, because that's one solid image. But when it comes to two images, I like to cut it out by hand myself, because I need that extra space. You see that little extra white line on the side? That's my lip. The one to your right has no lip. The one to your left has lip. I put the tape on the bottom, on the back side of the one with the lip, the little white line over there, and I'm going to overlay it and put that on top of that, and boom, it is attached, it's together, it is now one image. Why Cricut Design Space couldn't just cut that out for me? Don't ask. I don't know. They need to broaden their horizons, but until then, this is how we do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just take all of these in, and I'm just going to attach them all together. And after I've attached them all together, then we're going to move on to the heat press, and we're going to go ahead and press them all. I have my heat press heating up right now. It is set. We do sublimation first. Anytime we're doing vinyl and sublimation, I always do my sublimation first, because your sublimation temperature is always higher than your it is always higher than your vinyl temperature. I sublimate at 385, sometimes 390, and I do my vinyl between 350 and 365. If you do your vinyl first and you go to sublimate after, your vinyl will melt. I have done it. This is from mistakes I have learned. Cutting error, printing error, call it what you want. That's what happened. So I always do sublimation first, and then I will work on the vinyl next, because all you got to do is just put an extra piece of butcher paper over your sublimation inks when you're doing the vinyl, and you're good to go. All right, guys, I'm not going to let you see me put all 5 of these together. There are 5 images. So now we're just going to go over here to the heat press, and we're going to start pressing. Always make sure your shirts are this is the hoodie we're doing first. Always make sure they are lint rolled and they are pre-pressed, all the moisture out, and then we're just gonna get into it. We're gonna press the Sublifock on first. I press that down for 10 seconds. 5 seconds won't let it stick the right way. 10 seconds will let it stick. I am so used to this right now. If you guys are new, please make sure you tape down all your sides, all your pieces that are maybe lifting up on the edges and stuff. Tape them down. But because I've been doing this so long and I can kind of eyeball this, I did not tape down all my edges. As you can see, I just put the butcher paper on top, and then I sat it down and pressed it for the full 60 seconds, 55, 60 seconds, however, which way long. Some people press for 60. I press for 55 most of the time. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to do all our sublimation images on all the shirts and the hoodie. That was the shirt first. I'm sorry. It was black. I thought it was the hoodie, but it's not. That was the black shirt. This is going to be the white shirt. Lint roll pre-press. I do have a piece of butcher paper up underneath this in the inside of this shirt, so the ink does not seep through to the back side of this shirt. I do have all that already pre-done, so I didn't show it, but there is butcher paper on the inside of the shirt. This is not a polyester shirt. This is a 100% cotton net cotton shirt. The brand is Cotton Net. Them same brands you get out of the corner store. This is the brand that the customer requested because they do not like Gildan shirts. I tried to persuade to a Bella Canvas shirt, but they like the thickness and the softness of the Cotton Net. So what the customer wants, this customer gets here at the Bawse Creation. So pre-press, stick it on just enough heat to get it to stick. Get your image, put it over, tape down your sides, measure it up, put your butcher paper on top. Always get a clean piece of butcher paper because the ink does bleed through the back of the sublimation paper onto the butcher paper, and you do not want to use the same butcher paper to repress another shirt because whatever is on the butcher paper will come out on the other shirt. And now I'm working with a white shirt, so you just know that ain't gonna work well. So we just pre-press and we're just gonna work through all these shirts. All right, they ordered one long sleeve shirt. It's been a while since I've done a long sleeve shirt. I think the last long sleeve shirt was black or red or something like that a couple months ago, but I don't get many long sleeve orders. But here's a long sleeve. We're going to do the sublimation part first. We're doing sublimation on all the shirts first, and then we're going to come back in and go back in and do the vinyl. Again, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to say, if you like the content that you are seeing on this channel, please like and subscribe. If you don't want to miss out on any future uploads, hit that notification bell on the side so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. I try to get a video out at least once a week. On good weeks, I might get out 2. Subliflock, you take the backing off. Remember, you cut it face up. You do not mirror the image. You do not mirror your Subliflock when you're cutting it. You take your backing off. You press it down for a few seconds, just long enough for it to stick to the shirt. You don't need it to actually adhere to the shirt yet. Just stick to the shirt. Then we are going to add our sublimation image. And this is when it's going to adhere and sublimate all at the same time, because you are going to be pressing it for your full 55 to 60 seconds. Lift that up, take off that sublimation paper, and voila, your image is sublimated on 100% cotton. Now here comes the hoodie. This is my favorite one out of this order. I love doing hoodies. It's like my favorite thing to do. But I live in Florida and we don't get that many hoodie orders down here. I am hoping this reaches all my snowbirds up north. Come on down. Check out the Bawse Creation Studio. We have a lot of hoodies on the site. Halloween hoodies. Well, shit, I'm sorry. This is going to be after Halloween that you guys see this, but we did have some Halloween hoodies. Christmas hoodies, Thanksgiving hoodies, fall hoodies, winter hoodies, sweater weather hoodies, mom hoodies, all types of hoodies, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts. Check out the site. You will love it over there. All right, now we're going to go ahead and sublimate. We have stuck down our Subliflock on our hoodie. We are going to put down the sublimation image face down. Don't forget to mirror your sublimation images. All sublimation images get mirrored because they are always pressed face down. We're going to press for our full 55 to 60 seconds. Once we pop it up, remove our butcher paper, throw that away. Look at that. It looks so pretty. Alright, now I have, if you look up on my heat press, you can see my numbers are going down. I have lowered my heat press temperature to, I believe it was 365, somewhere in that area. I'm going to press this vinyl for 30 seconds. Remove the the carrier sheet. I'm going to fold my butcher paper. Well, no, this is on black, so it's not going to come out. But I know I did fold my butcher paper, covered up the sublimation ink, used my Teflon sheet on top of the vinyl. And we are going to seal it. This is a seal press for 5 seconds to make sure that vinyl is stuck down into that fiber so it won't lift up. And there is the finished product. I love it. I love it. All right, now we're just going to go speed through and we're going to go do the rest of this. The long sleeve shirt, we got a sleeve. We wanted a sleeve. He wanted a sleeve print, so we're going to print a sleeve print on the shirt. Pre-press. Make sure I press all of it because I'm not sure what part of it. I want it closer to the tip of the hand than the shoulder of the hand. Make sure I lined it up. I got it as even out as possible as I could. Now we're going to press this the whole 30 seconds. Went on to the front of the shirt, press that for the full 30 seconds. That one, I didn't remember what side it was printed on, so I had to just get a whole brand new sheet. I wasn't trying to mess it up. All right. We're going to keep on going, y'all. How's y'all day been? How y'all doing? What day are you guys watching this? What are you guys doing when y'all watching this? Talk to me. Let me know some comments down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all doing while y'all watching this video. Y'all working with me? What are y'all working on? What are y'all doing for Christmas? What is y'all making for Christmas? Let me know. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet besides my t-shirts, because you know I do t-shirts a lot. I've done some etchings. I might try to do an etched bear glass because I got a couple of bear mugs over there I want to do some etching on. We're going to try and see what we can do with that. But this is the black one. Fold that butcher paper in half, cover up that top. Teflon sheet for that 5-second seal in press. I just love how these shirts came out. They came out great. All right, y'all. Guess what? This is the last one. The first one we started off with is the last one we're going to end with today. Lint off, just an extra lint roll. You know how I do. This one is going to be the green one. Workout with Dre. As y'all see, it's Workout with Dre. He is a fitness trainer. He helps get you fit, helps you lose weight if that is what you're doing, help gain muscle, help eat right, all that good stuff. Check him out. His Instagram handle is Workout with Dre. All right, do that seal in press. And voila, we are all done. Take them all over to the table and we're going to fold them all up. All right, guys, I'm going to take this time again. Please like, subscribe. If you like what you see on this channel, if you like the content that you see, if you would like to be notified every time I upload a new video, please hit that notification bell. Like the video, comment on the video if you would like to see anything new, if there's anything specific that you would like me to do, if there's anything that you would like me to make for you, just leave me a comment down in the description box. Shop our collections. We have a lot of collections on our site. thebosscreations.com. We have the collections for hats, bags, cosmetic bags, skincare. We have about a bunch of things on our site. Kids, adults, women, men, trays, cups, glasses, mugs, you name it, we got it. Just check out our site, thebosscreations.com. I will leave a link down in the description box. If you would like something that you do not see, don't forget to leave. We have an email address that you can send your requests to, thebosscreations@gmail.com. I will leave a link to our email and a link to our website down in the description box. But you guys can always leave me a comment. I do have a chat link on the site that you guys can always chat with me. I get them instantly because they come to my phone. All right, guys. I'm going to leave. This is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for tuning in to another Boss Creations production. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.